It had only been a few days since you were married with Jungkook, and though everything still felt surreal, you were adjusting to his new life as his wife. However, today is special. Your brother Jimin is coming to visit you for the first time after your marriage. The doorbell rang. As soon as you opened it, there he was, Jimin, your older brother, your childhood protector, and coincidentally Jungkook's best friend. You didn't think twice before throwing yourself in his arms, wrapping him in a tight, affectionate hug. Jimin chuckled, squeezing you just as tightly. I miss you so much, he murmured, but as his hands moved to your back, unintentionally brushing against the thin straps of your bra, you suddenly stiffened. The realization of your changed status, no longer just his sister, but a married woman, hit him in a way he didn't expect. His body betrayed him, and embarrassment surged through him instantly. He quickly let go, hoping you wouldn't notice, but his face was already slightly flushed. Just then, Jungkook appeared from behind, grinning as he pulled Jimin into a warm hug. You, it's been forever. However, as their bodies pressed together in the embrace, Jungkook's expression subtly shifted. He felt it, the slight stiffness in Jimin's lower body. Jimin quickly stepped back, clearing his throat awkwardly. "Ah, it's just good to see you, man," he muttered, rubbing the back of his neck. Jungkook smirked knowingly but didn't say anything right away. Instead, he guided Jimin inside, letting the moment pass, at least for now. The day passed in laughter and endless conversations. Jimin and Jungkook had always been close, best friends since school, so it felt real, natural having him around. Later that evening, you excused yourself to prepare dinner, leaving Jungkook and Jimin alone in the garden area. They sat on the couch, sipping their drinks, when Jungkook casually leaned back, arms crossed, and looked at Jimin with a teasing yet sharp gaze. "So, Hyun," Jungkook began, tilting his head, "you wanna tell me why you were hard when we hugged earlier?" Jimin choked on his drink, coughing violently. "What the hell, Jungkook? What kind of question is that?" Jungkook raised a brow, clearly enjoying the situation. "Oh, come on. You really think I wouldn't notice? I felt it, Hyung." He smirked. "You wanna explain yourself?" Jimin's face burned red. He tried to compose himself, but was falling miserably. It's it was nothing, just a weird reaction. Jungkook laughed, shaking his head. "A weird reaction? You sure about that?" He leaned in slightly, lowering his voice. "Or was it because of my wife?" Jimin groaned, covering his face with his hands. "For God's sake, don't say it like that." Jungkook chuckled, but Dan leaned closer, his playful tone shifting slightly. "Listen, Hume," he murmured, his eyes darkening just a little. "I know she is beautiful. I know she is irresistible. But she is mine. And I trust you. But if I ever feel like you are looking at her the wrong way," his voice trailed off, his meaning clear. Jimin shied, finally looking at him with sincerity. "It wasn't intentional, I swear. She is my sister, for God's sake. It just caught me off guard. The whole 'she's married now' thing hit me weirdly." Jungkook studied him for a moment before smirking again. "Alright, I'll believe you this time." He leaned back again, his casual demeanor returning. "But still, it's kinda hilarious. Him getting hard over my wife." Jimin groaned again, throwing a cushion at Jungkook's face. "I hate you." Jungkook only laughed harder, shaking his head. "Love you too, Hyun." Jimin scolded as Jungkook continued to laugh at his expense. "You are so damn annoying," he muttered, rubbing his temples. Jungkook smirked, stretching out on the couch. "And you are so damn easy to tease." Jimin exhaled sharply, shaking his head. "Look, Cook, I love my sister and I respect your marriage. That moment was just unexpected, okay? Let's not make a big deal out of it." Jungkook's smile softened slightly. He knew Jimin wasn't the type to cross boundaries, but seeing him flustered was just too entertaining. "Fine, fine, I'll let it slide," Jungkook said, taking a sip of his drink. "But if I ever see you looking at my wife the wrong way," Jimin rolled his eyes, "I won't." Just then, you walked back into the garden, fresh from your shower, dressed in one of Jungkook's oversized hoodies and shorts. What are you two talking about? You asked, looking between them suspiciously. Jimin sat up straight, acting casual. Nothing important. Jungkook, on the other hand, grinned mischievously. Just that your brother had a reaction to seeing you earlier. Your bros furrowed. What? Jimin's eyes widened, and he shot Jungkook a death glare. Shut up. Jungkook only chuckled, winking at you. Don't worry, babe. I'll handle it. You blinked in confusion, but before you could press further, Jimin stood up abruptly. You two are insufferable. I'm going home before I lose my sanity, you pouted. But you just got here. At least have dinner with us. Jimin shied, ruffling your hair. I'll visit again soon, but next time, let's keep the conversations normal, yeah? He shot a warning glance at Jungkook, who simply smirked in response. As Jimin walked to the door, Jungkook called out, Love you, Hyun. Jimin groaned, Not after today, you don't. With that, he left, leaving you utterly confused and Jungkook highly amused. You turned to your husband, crossing your arms. What did you do to him? Jungkook pulled you into his lap, wrapping his arms around you. Nothing much, he said, resting his chin on your shoulder. Just reminded him that you are mine. Your cheeks flushed, but you rolled your eyes. Possessive much. Jungkook smirked against your skin, always. He pressed a soft kiss just below your ear, his voice dropping to a whisper. And I don't like sharing. You shivered as his grip tightening around your waist, his breath warm against your skin. Better get used to it, thou. You teased. Jungkook let out a low gulp, his lips brushing against your neck. Not a chance, sweetheart. And just like that, the night ended with you tangled in his arms, while poor Jimin was left regretting ever coming over in the first place. The end.